Who's the Phantom? I mean, what's he really like?
I'm a very good feeling person.
Okay.
People think I'm wicked and I'm horrible, but I'm not. I'm the sweetest, most caring person in the world, yes.
But then I must ask you, you come off as somewhat rough. Why is that?
That's acting.
That's acting?
It's all acting. I am the cutest, sweetest person in the world. All the roughness is just something in your imagination. I'm really not rough.
Okay. Do you think Christine agrees?
She has to.
Okay.
She must. It's her duty. I give her music, she sings, she thinks I'm wonderful.
I've always wanted to know about Carlotta and her relationship with Piangi.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Are you married or are you living in sin or?
Actually, no, neither of those.
Neither?
He's sort of my little puppy actually. I have a fling with a slave master, for example.
Yeah. Okay.
So we have an open relationship, me and Piangi.
Okay, so you have like many.
Yeah, I do.
So even more than Piangi and the slave master?
Yeah, quite a few.
Oh.
And a bit with Christine and Morten as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, so there's a thing going on between the two of you.
Haven't you seen POTO?
Yes, I have. But then you're on stage.
Yeah, aren't we talking about stage now?
Well, sort of both, but I mean then you're on stage, on the stage.
Oh
See
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
So okay, Piangi, Slave Master, Christine, and quite a few at the Phantom as well?
No, not the Phantom actually.
No,
then I think the story would have a different ending.
But she's an old up. I mean, I had to do something. She's just a big ham. You know, ham.
A big
ham. That's what they always. But she thinks she's a big star. She's not. Oh no, screaming.
The Phantom thought Carlotta was like a ham. What do you think?
Well, she's very good.
You think she's very good?
Yeah.
Okay.
A bit diva.
Is she nice backstage?
No.
No. How do you feel like when you're here in the 21st century? Is it odd compared to what you used to?
No. It's when you've been around for as long as I have, you get used to the change. You adapt. Okay. And to me, this is just as normal as back in 1703.
You lived in 1703 as well?
Yes, of course I survived many plagues.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Wars?
I lived. Wars, talk about wars. I was there.
You were there?
Yeah. During the Punic Wars in Africa. I knew Julius Caesar.
And you knew Hannibal? You knew Hannibal?
Oh, Hannibal! He was a great friend of mine. I took rides on his elephants. Yeah. I went over the Alps before he did.
So how do you think...
It was very cold. The Alps were cold.
But you know that opera that they are playing, Hannibal by Charlemagne.
Yeah.
What do you think of it?
Oh, I hate it. It's the worst opera in the world and has nothing to do with truth. That wasn't the way it happened. But it's opera. And in opera you can do anything as long as you sing
But if you hate it so much, why did you pick that one for Christine to star in?
Oh, I never picked that for Christine. Those fools who run the theatre picked it for her.
Yeah, but you...
No, are you not paying attention? Did you not see? I write music for her.
I was talking to the Phantom earlier, and he said that he thought that Hannibal, the opera, was the worst opera in the whole world. What do you think?
No,
Is he right?
No, I think it's the greatest.
You think it's the
greatest
opera in the whole world?
Of course, the Phantom thinks his own things are the best.
Yeah, but what do you think then? I mean, musically, is he the angel of music or not?
No.
He's not?
He's not.
Why not?
Why not? It's some sounds are terrible.
Okay, so you dare to say this? You know, I mean, he might be listening.
No, he's deaf.
He's deaf?
Yes.
Okay. There's also another thing. Up there, you've got that big lamp.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well,
And
I've never seen that.
You've never seen it?
No.
But it falls down every night.
Does it?
And you're standing here. Doesn't that frighten you?
I don't know anything about that.
You never notice
No,
it?
I conduct.
You can, yes?
Yeah, a lot of, you know, see here. All this stuff to conduct.
On top of each single little, what are they called, candlesticks, there's a little hatchet with a spring on it. So when something pushes on it from the downside, it just opens gently.
Okay, yeah, I see that.
And then it just closes itself when it comes down again.
Okay.
There's a little metal thing behind each little light. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The audience obviously can't see that because it's behind
Yeah, in
the light,
black,
so
yeah.
you don't see it. They're playing Michael Jackson upstairs, can you tell?
So they're cleaning
Billie
them.
Jean.
Yeah.
Now this is the stair that Christine and Raoul comes down and up as they leave the panic where Bouquet has been hung. And then we come up the same stairs, but then the scenery has changed and it looks as if we come up to the rooftop. Well,
is it this whole thing or this?
This whole thing, and the
Okay.
little hatchet you can see is the one I crawl up after I've.
Okay.
You know, at that point we're down in the fans underworld, right? So these metal constructions I talked about before are up. And that's fortunate for me because that makes room for that box to be rolled over here underneath this,
Yeah.
Oh,
so that I
that's
don't
good.
land on this floor.
Yeah.
If you'd like to see it, you can just step up on that one. Hold on to the.
Yeah.
Do you always look before you leave?
Yeah, yeah. But it's
Sounds
not,
like you gotta like.
but it's not wider than this.
Yeah.
And all in all, from where I stand until I land is almost 5 meters.
How does it feel? Is it not nervous?
It's a scare every night, you know. And then when the technicians gets it
5
ready
meters
for
is
me,
long.
none of them dares take the dive. So it's ready for you now, Thomas. We think
You go
it's
feet
safe.
first. You just go feet first, right?
Yeah. So yeah, it's a little scary.